and Legos.
Why can I only hear out of one ear? What happened?
Open your other ear.
Oh, you have your other ear closed.
Thanks.
Aha!
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alison and Alex. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Alison Haislip, and for about the next 30-ish minutes, we are going to drink some booze and spit some news.
Sipping and spitting.
Were you recording this entire time that all that's been
Yeah.
happening? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I should sync it.
For our listeners at home, we were about to start recording, and then Heather called Alex from the house and asked if she could come into the garage, and that was about 7 minutes ago. So I think we just recorded 7 minutes of nothing.
Hey, it's digital.
It's not the garage, it's the studio.
It is the high-tech studio. It's the high-tech studio with stuff.
In Alex's backyard.
Speaking of a high-tech studio, we have a high-tech sound engineer extraordinaire,
So
Tom
engineering.
Super Volcano Krajewski.
Hi. Guess what?
What?
Technically, it's my birthday when this airs.
Oh, that's right!
Yeah.
Happy birthday! Oh, shit, I totally forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't get him anything.
Your birthday's April 1st?
I got you this 10.
What? Do you know what?
Yeah, don't
more
take that,
expensive
though.
than the
Oh,
wine
wait,
ticket.
Monday, the first is Sunday?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
April
all
Fool's Day is
backwards.
Sunday. So,
Oh.
so if you maybe wish me a happy birthday on Monday on Twitter, maybe I'll do a shot for every happy birthday.
Oh, do
Oh
it.
my God.
That would kill me.
Please.
Do it.
It's not like I have a job to do, so I'll be drinking anyway.
That is
Anyways,
amazing.
Do it.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
Oh, happy birthday,
Thanks.
Tom.
That's
Thanks,
so
Al.
fun.
Do you have birthday plans?
No, because last year was such a big one. I just was like,
It was a good one.
Thank you.
It was.
Yeah.
The taco guy, the taco people. I want to do that. I want to do that.
Dude, it's
Just
great.
have people over and have one of those. Because it's not like
Not
a taco
expensive.
truck.
No.
It's the
like
they
a-
bring the sort of griddle thing, and but they're just
They
the
should
best
fresh make
tacos.
I know.
And like you can
Please
buy,
do that
I
and
think I
invite
had,
us.
Yeah, and I think I had a crowd of like 50 or 60 that they fed.
Yeah.
And it's worth the money that you pay for that. It's like so much cheaper than going out and paying for everybody in a restaurant. Do it.
Great.
I'm
We'll
totally
come
going to
over.
do that.
I
I
love
think
it.
I'm going to do that. I feel like
Yay.
I have to do that.
Maybe to celebrate the 200th episode of this show.
Oh, that's
300.
coming up.
I don't know what we're at.
Yeah, we're getting close.
This is
We're at
188.
This is 188.
188.
My
Although I
gosh.
feel like we do cheat a little bit when it comes to Drunksmas, because it's like, boom, 12. Boom,
That is
12.
true. That is
Boom,
true.
12.
But
It
technically,
hasn't been
there's
188 weeks.
No. But
Right.
it has been close, right? Because we've done
Been two.
3 Drunksmasses, so
So
that's...
that's 36 episodes. So
So
really,
that's-
really only 6 of those episodes should count because I think it goes over 2 weeks.
Right, so it's 30 episodes less.
So 30 episodes, yeah.
So 158 is
We're at
still
158
pretty
weeks.
intense.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a lot of weeks.
So many weeks.
So many weeks. I'm
weeks.
weeks in my knee because of all the weeks. Yeah, I love puns.
I have to make a recommendation to everyone.
Oh,
We
I
like
to recommend.
recommendations.
Is it
this
Thistle
coming-
Whistle?
I've already done Thistle Whistle.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I'm still all obsessed with Thistle Whistle. It is. I'm like, I legit feel like a better human being. I mean, a thistle, not Thistle Whistle. Both. This coming weekend,
Yes.
a very funny movie is coming out.
This coming weekend, meaning...
Yes, the weekend coming up after
Okay.
this episode.
Okay.
Because this episode is airing on
The
Tom's
second.
the 6th. On the 6th,
Okay.
there's a very funny movie called Blockers coming out.
Oh,
Or
that's the
people
one...
might think it's called Cock Blockers because there's a picture of a rooster before it, but the official
Right.
title is just Blockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one with Leslie Mann and John
Yeah.
Cena.
Yeah.
And I got to see a screening of it
Interesting.
because Kay Cannon directs it. Kay Cannon is the woman who wrote Pitch Perfect, all the Pitch Perfects, which
Okay.
are so funny.
Okay.
So this is her directorial debut.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so she invited me to a private screening. And the movie is so fucking funny. Like, I was crying from laughing so hard.
Trailer looks great.
It's an R-rated comedy, which, you know, can be hit and miss these days. John Cena is just... It's unfair how funny he is in this movie. Like, it almost makes me angry because I'm like, you're a pro wrestler. You're not supposed to be a comedy genius. But he is.
He's actually...
Also
but
funny.
John Cena is actually the lead voice in Dallas and Robo, which is our friend...
He is?
Oh, really?
Suzanne wrote a couple episodes on it for YouTube Red. And it's Kat Denning and John Cena.
Oh my God, he's so funny. But what is really wonderful about this movie is, you know, it's a movie about teenagers planning on losing their virginity, which is a story we've heard many times before.
During the prom, right?
Yeah, they tried during the prom.
Yeah.
Except it's about 3 girls. trying to lose their virginity.
When
normally it's all about guys like wanting to lose their virginity at 17 or whatever, you know? This is about 3 girls, 3 best friends who make a pact to lose their virginity on prom night. So it tells the story from like a totally different point of view because it's no longer about like what girl's the easiest, blah blah blah. You know, so someone said there's already been a review written about this movie that says it's basically the American Pie but for the #MeToo generation.
Interesting.
So it's like literally about women empowerment at 17, like when you're finding out your sexuality and that kind of stuff. It's so wonderful. And here's the very important part.
The VIP.
The VIP. So Kay is the 6th woman in filmdom history to direct an R-rated studio comedy.
Wow.
What?
Yes. Period. 6th woman. Period.
That is
to direct
weird.
an R-rated studio comedy. So as she said at the screening, she was like, "Please go see this because I will be the last woman."
Yeah. If this doesn't work.
So it's
another 10 more years before we get another one.
It's a great movie to support for many reasons, but obviously most importantly is that it's actually really fucking funny.
That's cool.
That's amazing.
I'm confused though. So it's about 3 women that want to have sex.
3 girls in high school.
Girls?
Women? They're
actually
17.
Like sex?
Yeah, I know. Tom, it's
did not know that.
Tom is learning a lot on this podcast.
Around like late 2016, early 2017, women all of a sudden realized that maybe we could enjoy sex.
Interesting.
You guys should have found out a long time ago.
Yeah,
it's really good.
We're catching
it's
up.
Fun.
We're catching up.
It's more fun than it seems.
Well, so
by the way,
go see Blockers.
Go see Blockers.
Yeah.
But speaking of other R-rated female-directed comedies, the 2 that stuck out because she listed them all.
Oh yeah.
Half Baked, directed by a woman.
Right.
Oh, funny. My friend True was in that.
Yeah, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Amy Heckerling.
Oh, interesting.
2 of the funniest R-rated comedies out there. Oh, and what makes it 6, by the way, is the 3 Bridget Jones Diaries. The 1 and 3 were directed by the same woman.
Oh,
so it's not actually 6 women.
Yeah.
It's 6 movies.
That's interesting.
Directed by women.
5 women.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
so go
Hollywood.
support Blockers because it's like real fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
real funny.
raw fucking funny.
I mean, I don't want to spoil the scene, but John Cena has to chug a 40 in it, and
I saw some of that in the trailer, and it's amazing.
Oh, it's good.
Could you chug a 40?
I
could.
I could, and then I'd die, but because I'm getting back onto the alcohol, and I realized because I haven't been drinking for so long.
Yeah, you said that last time.
Oh, did I? See,
Yeah.
I'm so fucked up. But I drank last night, so now I'm like.
You did.
I can't even.
What'd you have last night?
Jack Daniels. A lot of it.
Again?
A lot.
Yeah, same. Because I think I'm doing okay, and then all of a sudden I'm like, when did we go to bed last night? I was supposed to get up at 8. Didn't set my alarm. My phone thankfully made it to its charger, but other than that, no idea what happened.
Maybe the lesson to learn here. Maybe it's not that like because you haven't been drinking, it's now hitting you harder. Maybe you just need to like learn to loosen up on the pores.
No,
but that's the problem.
Tighten up on the pores. I mean, tighten.
But I want to keep
lessen
the pores. The problem with me, and especially Jack Daniels, is I for whatever reason, I don't have that like hard alcohol flavor. Like when I drink straight Jack Daniels, I don't have that. Ooh, I should slow up on that because that hurt me in some way.
Right.
For me, it's like, oh yeah, I want to be doing that constantly.
Yeah. No, I feel like that too.
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah. When you wake up the next day.
No, I got to switch back over to wine. I'm gonna just switch back to wine.
You'll make
and
the
be
same
like,
mistake. That
no, but I'm
because then on your own.
No, because then I'm gonna be one. I'm gonna be one bottle captain, right?
No.
So then it's like. I'll look at it and I'll be like, do not open that second bottle.
You will open that second bottle.
Because with Jack, I'm like, I'll just have a third one.
See, I don't know if because you buy so much wine from so many different places. I don't know if this will pertain to you, but what I can do at least is if I'm home and I'm like, have a friend over, we're drinking wine. If I am thinking about opening another bottle, if I look at that bottle and realize it's a really good bottle, I'll go, no.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't want to waste a really good bottle on really drunk Allison, because that won't be appreciated.
Yeah.
So I only keep good I don't keep the bottles around where I'm like, fuck it, it's a $9 bottle of wine, I'll drink it, you know? I keep that was a $45 bottle of wine. I should appreciate that wine.
Yeah, you never appreciate the second bottle.
No.
No matter what. You're just like, it's more wine. You're like, you can chew through. That's why, we were thinking about getting, have you guys heard of this? I think it's called Korabin.
No.
But it's this guy created this concept, and I think he was in the medical field.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was a medical instrument
Yeah.
inventor, and he figured out that you could basically you could like switch oxygen in a bottle of wine for this other heavier like element that would allow you to be able to pour a glass of wine from a bottle without it actually being opened.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like we have talked about this.
Yeah, well, so I'm thinking about
like,
getting
it goes through the cork, right?
It goes through the cork, but then it uses this like gas that's heavier than oxygen.
So it pushes it up?
Yeah, so it doesn't add more oxygen to the bottle so that it doesn't change the balance of... And they did tests where they took a bottle... They took like 2 bottles and opened one and then did the pour and kept one sealed, the 3 bottles, I guess. And then waited 10 years.
No way.
They couldn't tell the difference between the one that had the glass poured out of it and the one that had not been opened.
That's amazing.
That would change wine bars forever.
Yeah.
They've started doing it.
Everything by the glass.
And really expensive wines, right? So
that's what I mean.
And that's when I got to this thing where I was like, because my little sister, I think this is probably where the story came, because my little sister texted me before my birthday and was like, do you guys ever open a bottle of wine and not finish it? And I went, nope. So that's why she decided not to get it to me. But then I was like, that actually could be really cool, because then you could have a really nice bottle of wine and some follow-up wine. Let's call it follow-up wine.
But
so
not
you pour 2
bottle.
glasses of wine from the nice bottle, start the evening, and then you go to the follow-up bottle.
I see. So you're saying save the nicer one. Oh.
Smart.
So you start your evening with a really nice glass of wine, and then you get fucked up.
Yeah.
Party.
Since we're on the subject, I just
eat grapes.
I just discovered a really wonderful wine bar in LA.
Where?
Called The Wine Room. Do you know about this, Alex?
No.
It's not far from here.
No.
It is on Santa Monica. Mm-hmm. It's like Santa Monica near La Cienega-ish.
Okay.
Or like San Vicente. It's near San Vicente for all you LA people who listen to this.
Yeah.
Poor people in like Wisconsin are like, shut up.
Yeah. Google Maps it, dicks.
Yeah. But it's kind of set up to look like a library. So it feels like you're just kind of like lounging in a library.
Did you put up some pictures on your social about being there? I feel like I've seen it, or I just was there
like 3 days ago. I didn't even have time.
Okay.
Yeah. But what they do is they specialize in small local wineries.
So local to LA or local regional?
To Southern California.
Yeah.
So a lot of wines are from like, instead of being from Napa, they're from like Los Olivos. You know what I mean?
Fun.
Like smaller areas. Yeah. And I only heard about this because when I went to Los Olivos a few months ago, which I talked about on the show, I discovered that winery called Caena, which was really great. Most of the wines are Grenaches.
Yeah.
And the guy at that tasting room told me the one place that you can get Caena in LA is at the wine room. So it just took me this long to finally go. And it is so cute.
Yeah.
And it's so great because you can go get a glass of everything. Almost everything.
Almost
they have
everything.
a few that are by the bottle. But like, things that you would not normally be able to get by the glass. And they also sell retail. So if you like it, you can buy a bottle and bring it home, which you normally can't do.
I love when they do that because it's like, we have a place that we go all the time.
Yeah.
And the guy there allows us to do it, but most restaurants won't let you just walk out with a empty bottle of wine.
They don't have that license normally.
Right, yeah, so I'm not going to say where the place is because he doesn't have a license.
Don't get them in trouble. But this place you can, and so if you like the bottle of wine, you can buy a bottle to go home. And they have like a little bit of, it's one of those places where you can get like a cheese plate or like a little charcuterie or whatever.
I was just about to say, what's the food sitch?
So not a ton of food, but... What I didn't actually confirm this, but I believe that this is what they have. There's a sushi place around the corner.
Ooh.
And I saw them bring people sushi. So I think they have a deal with the restaurant around the corner that they can order sushi from that place and have it be brought in on proper plates, not like to-go things or anything like that.
Proper plates.
Proper plates. It was properly plated.
Proper.
It's properly
sushi
plated.
and wine. I don't know if I've had the combination.
Well, you can. These people were drinking.
Oh, I have. It's fucking great.
I mean, listen, I'm not fucking
question.
fancy. I've definitely drank red wine and sushi before, but these people were drinking sparkling.
Yeah.
Sparkling wine. Yeah.
I don't get that thing where everybody's like, well, if you have red wine, it's got to go with red meat.
Yeah.
If you're having fish, it's got to be white wine.
I do think
I'm with you. It's like, just want to...
I do think red wine and sushi is a little it's not super complimentary. I'm not saying you can't do it.
I grab
drink and eat what the fuck you want. I'm just saying it's not like when you have a red wine with a steak, you're like, yes.
Yes. By the way, I want to get like a monster steak. Like one of those like crazy like Kobe beef steaks. It's like $100.
Have you gone to Cut?
What?
Cut's the place to go.
I have, yeah. I haven't been in a long time.
I haven't either, but that would be the place to go do.
But I mean, I want to get it and like get it from a place.
Oh, you want to get it raw and cook it.
And cook it.
Oh.
Like do it right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
I'll buy it. Yeah. I'll buy it and you guys come over. Does that sound good? Kobe beef? Anybody?
I'm sad that we can't have listeners send us stuff anymore. Because I'd be like,
God.
send us something.
Send us some Kobe beef.
Just to remind everyone, please do not send us anything to the Nerd Melt Theater because it shut down.
It is now gone. Actually, this is the first episode.
So they can't send me birthday gifts?
No. No. Sorry.
No birthday presents.
Yeah, we have a friend who's from Portland, Maine.
Oh.
Up in Maine, the actual Maine.
Yeah. As opposed to what Maine?
But, Maine entry gate to Oregon. Huh? I don't know. Anyway. But the crazy thing is, you can get the live Maine lobsters shipped overnight.
Yeah.
And she's like, let's do a lobster boil.
I don't want a live one.
No,
you have to get them live because then that's the right temp.
I don't want a live thing sent to me and then I have to kill it.
That's how you eat lobster or any meat.
But I don't want to believe that.
It's true.
I don't care
Every
about...
meat begins life alive.
No, I don't care about that.
Except the stuff that they make in the thing.
I don't care about going in and eating something that has already been killed. What I'm saying is I don't want to be shipped something living and have to kill it myself.
I would have a problem dropping a lobster in a hot pot.
Oh, we used to do that when I was a kid. We would grow up, we would get Maryland lobster, or Maryland crabs.
Yeah.
So we would get live crabs. Yeah.
And kill them?
Well, I mean, yes, we would take them home and then put them in the water.
You're boiling them alive.
Oh, see, that sucks.
Okay.
But they like it,
No. Everybody's gone back and forth about this. Because everybody was like, you got to kill the lobster first, like through the brain. And then people are like, no. They've actually done studies where it's better to put them in the hot water because they pass out.
Yeah, and you don't...
What? Get out of here.
I don't know the science. I know, shocker. I don't know exactly what the science is.
Well, they say that that's what happens when people, fall to their deaths. I would...
That you have, heart attacks from the fear of dying? Well, no,
it's not that you have a heart attack. You literally pass out from, the rush of it or something. So you don't actually...
That's nice to know.
You don't witness yourself hitting the ground, I guess.
That is definitely good
comforting
to know.
In case I decide
there's just no good way to go, to be honest. Lobster, human, anything. It's just going is bad.
No.
Just going is bad.
Just going is bad.
Yeah,
we just want to be places.
Also, don't cook me in my own juices.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to be cooked, maybe in my own juices is not bad.
Because they're yours. You know where they've been.
Yeah. I don't want your beurre blanc.
This took a really morbid turn.
It did. So let's have a story that makes no sense.
Do we have an email? We should check in with email.
We do have an email. But I have a really funny story on that.
Tell the story.
No.
If the segue's better to the story.
It's not. Okay. It just was.
Oh. Did I kill it?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Did I kill it like a lobster?
Just like you killed Nerd Melt and lobster.
You took my segue and put it in a boiling hot bath, and then it was dead. All right, let's do. Here we go. Let's do this one. Oh, this one's interesting.
I already had it set up there, Alex.
Yeah,
I did. Well, No. We're not doing that story yet. We're doing. Maybe we'll go follow up the story afterwards.
All right.
Australian wildlife is not alone in trying to kill its own population.
What? Oh. There's no.
Hey there, Quad H Squad.
What's this from?
It's Alan again.
Hi, Alan again.
Hey, Allison.
Yeah.
I recently moved to New York, but having grown up in the D.C.-Baltimore area,
like you,
my mall was Dulles, which was a little farther out than me, because that was the airport. But that was my airport, Dulles. Anyway, sometimes I like to see what's up in my old neck of the woods. That's when I came across this article. Thought y'all would appreciate it. As always, love the show. Thanks for providing my job search with many, many laughs. Good luck on the job search. Maybe at this point he's already had success.
I like it.
If any of you guys know anyone in New York City who's hiring, please send them my way.
Hiring for what?
I have no idea. He did not explain.
Interesting.
Friend of the show, Alan. All right, so check this out. You ready?
We'll think on that, Alan.
So this is great because it's also from my neck of the woods, because it's his neck of the woods. Goose hunter knocked unconscious by dead bird falling from the sky.
That was That's my luck.
What? That's hilarious.
An experienced hunter in that is karma. An experienced hunter in Maryland wound up in the hospital on Thursday afternoon after he recently shot a Canadian goose, fell out of the sky, and landed on his head.
That's fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Big fucking birds.
Oh, yeah. Those things are fucked up.
Yeah.
The falling bird knocked Robert something or other, 51, unconscious.
Oh, poor Robert.
He had been hunting geese with 3 friends near Miles River in Easton, Maryland around 5 p.m. when someone in the group shot and killed the bird.
Yeah.
I just love the idea that you know what you are out to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
There is no, if you hear a gunshot,
Maybe a bird's not dead.
well,
No,
maybe a bird is
to-
dead.
Yeah.
Or maybe a bird is
So the
dead.
whole point is,
It's like golfing.
it's like golfing.
Yeah.
If you hear someone yell four,
There's a chance you might get hit with a golf
yeah,
ball.
look around.
My dad got hit by a golf ball like a couple weeks ago.
Really? I was
Yeah.
like, does that ever actually
It does.
happen?
But, so this is the thing. My dad has been golfing for easily, wait, how old's my dad? My dad's been golfing for like over 40 years.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
over 50 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this has never happened before. And then he was at, I mean, this is a few months ago. He wasn't golfing. He
Yeah,
was,
how did this happen?
there was a golf tournament in Hilton Head,
Okay.
which is where my parents live, South Carolina.
Mhm.
And he was a volunteer. He
Okay.
was one of the, he was helping out with something.
So he was standing there with a sign that says, shh.
Or something
Yeah,
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
But he was in the crowd, and someone hits a shot, and the four is yelled,
Yeah.
but it's because going into a crowd. It's not like
Yeah.
there's a
go
lot
anywhere.
going on. And so my dad like turned, and like it just smacked him. He was wearing a baseball
Jeez.
hat, and
Oh.
it hit him right on top of the head,
Oi.
and caromed off.
Carome?
That's a
Like
word?
caromed? Yeah, if it
She went to
something
college.
caromes-
It's probably a word.
Yeah, yeah, it was something like K-A-R.
Careened?
Oh, is that the word I'm looking for?
Wait.
Maybe I
don't
tried
know.
to make
You
it
might be
past
right.
tense.
Yeah.
Corone.
Chromed.
Careen.
Careen?
Carone.
Careen?
No, careen is when something
Careen
starts,
is when
right?
something like comes around a corner
Listen,
fast.
Yeah.
The booze is happening. Yes.
I love this
We'll go
though.
Anyway, it bounced
Whatever.
off of his head.
You mean like carom?
I don't know what I mean anymore.
Or ricochet
I
is
don't
really
ricochet. Ricochet is a good
Okay,
word.
yeah,
It
let's-
ricocheted
we're-
off of his
We're
head.
gonna sit with ricochet instead of caromed,
It-
which is, by the way, I don't think it's a word.
By the way, if you had just let
I
that
want a
go,
hat.
I would have believed that.
I want a
No,
hat.
so he was wearing a baseball hat, and like it ricocheted off of his head. And my dad just looked at his buddy Jeff, and he went, hold my beer, because he was literally holding a beer.
Oh
He
my
went,
God.
hold this,
Amazing.
and then he took off his hat, and it was just like blood.
Oh
Blood,
no!
blood. And Jeff was like, okay. And someone like ran and got him a towel. And he put a
Put
towel
on a
on his
towel
head,
and
and
went-
like he sat down. And Jeff texted my mom and was like, "Bruce got hit in the head with a golf ball." And my dad's name is Bruce.
Yeah.
And so
There was a golf ball that caromed off
they're like,
Bruce's head.
we're coming home now. And so
She's like,
we
"Is that a
came
good
home,
thing?"
and my dad's like was just covered in blood because
Oh,
head wounds
man.
bleed.
Why wouldn't you go to the ER or like the
because
urgent?
He's a man.
Like,
Bruce.
Because
Yeah, his name
Man.
is Bruce.
because my parents live on the fourth hole of this golf course.
Oh, I gotcha. So
Literally,
he was like,
home is closer.
yeah.
And head wounds just bleed a lot, so who knows how fucking serious it is. So they got him home, and my mom like cleaned him all up and everything. And my mom actually believes that the wound isn't from the golf ball. The wound is because it hit the little knobby thing
Yeah.
on the top
Oh,
of the
and
hat
the
with the
hat
metal.
knobby
Yeah.
caromed.
Those should get outlawed because of that.
Yeah.
They should take those off hats.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go. Because
Yeah.
you never know when you're going to get hit in the head with
Yeah.
a golf ball or a goose.
Good thing that wasn't
Yeah.
like your
Yeah.
dad's eye or something.
Yeah,
like
no
that. Holy
shit.
crap.
Or
Also,
almost any other place.
Yeah.
He could have gotten hit in
like-
the nuts, the mouth, the nose. Lots of bad places
For,
to get hit.
For golfing for like almost half a decade.
Oh, I
for
should've
that
yelled
the first
too.
time that
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
did
that's
you just
crazy.
say I should have yelled too?
That's from Caddyshack.
Oh,
Oh,
amazing.
Hey, I should have yelled too.
You know, I just
Oh.
finally watched Caddyshack for the first time. Like,
Really?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on a plane. Like,
Oh, wow.
Couple months ago, watched
And?
Caddyshack. I mean, it's very funny, but it's also like, wow, comedies have changed.
Yes.
Oh,
they have.
yeah.
And that's why you should go see Blocker.
See
Hey!
the new age cavities.
Opening
The new-
this Friday,
Yeah.
April 6th.
It's this.
I swear.
Our
it's
generation's
made.
Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Blockers.
Blockers.
No, it's this generation's American Pie.
There you
like
go.
American
Yeah,
Pie was for our
yeah.
generation.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
that's what it is. Anyway,
So that is
Okay,
also a good story
Yeah.
segue from the goose
to the funny story.
to the movie to the funny story. Are you
Okay.
ready for this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is
funny
like
story.
one of those things where you're like, come on. Saudi Arabia
Come on.
lifts 35-year cinema ban
Oh,
with a screening of, drumroll please, take a wild guess.
American Pie.
So
Black Panther.
just happened. The Emoji Movie.
No!
They were like, there's been 35
Oh
years
my
of
God.
Wait. So
cinema. What are we going to start
Because you can only go up
doing?
from there. That's
I'm
why.
sorry.
They're like,
We'll start with the Emoji
Can we
Movie.
classify this? No one
Oh.
in Saudi Arabia has been allowed to see a movie, period, for 35 years?
I think
Is
that
that
there was
what
a
you're
ban
saying?
of public screening. So basically theater.
wow.
Oh,
So,
there's been
so
no movie theater.
Back in December, we reported that Saudi Arabia announced it was putting an end to its 35-year ban on movie theaters.
Okay.
An
God.
indication of the declining influence of the country's conservative religious leaders and an attempt to decrease Saudi Arabia's economic dependence on oil. Anyway,
Okay.
now
Sure.
Saudi Arabia has held its first public movie screening.
Why
Oh
the Emoji
my
Movie?
And it
God.
couldn't have possibly picked a cinematic offering more representative of where the modern movie industry is these days.
Like,
the
Patrick
Emoji
Stewart as the
movie.
poop
Yep.
is a must-see.
Did either of you two see the Emoji movie?
No, it's on
fuck
Netflix.
no.
I do
Why?
plan on watching it someday
Really?
on the treadmill. Just
No,
to
see,
see
I
what
was
it's about.
I was far more interested in seeing Valerian, which was not supposed to be good, than I am in seeing the Emoji.
I'm not interested in seeing it, but I am.
Yeah, there's a time and a place for a movie that you know going in is going to be terrible.
Yeah, if I gotta run on the treadmill, I want to see something that's even more horrible than the pain I'm going through on the treadmill.
Yeah, then the treadmill.
Might be the Emoji movie.
That might be it. But just think about that. You've grown up. You could be literally 35 years old and living in Saudi Arabia and have never seen a movie.
In a movie theater.
In a movie theater, or potentially ever, just because, I don't know.
I mean, I gotta imagine they have TV.
I mean, I'm assuming, but what are they going to show? I don't know.
I don't know.
But long story short, they're like, hey, guess what?
Guess what?
Saudi Arabian Bill.
Saudi Arabian
There's
Bill.
now a movie theater next
Saudi
to you.
Arabia,
And you can go see
William.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they did it on purpose because they were like,
See how shitty we
exactly.
saving you guys from this shit.
Shitty movie.
You've been losing hours.
Shit. You're seeing literal shit.
poop on the
Next
screen.
Valerian.
That is actually really fucking
My
smart.
God.
They just keep the Emoji movie on loop, and they're like, see, we are totally letting
You're
you
not
see
missing
Western movie.
This
I don't know why they're
George Clooney person
Russian,
that you
but
keep thinking of is not really movie
Patrick
star.
Stewart. See, he comes from people's butts.
You're all
I don't know. It's totally Russian.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
Oh my god.
Just like the Emoji movie.
Oh god. Well, that's. I feel bad for them. They had to pay money for that movie.
We think.
Yeah,
I mean, we're
so
assuming
the Emoji movie's stoked. They're like, we have an entire country
that just
where
unlocked.
One theater
we are their only option.
Yeah. Hey, guys, we were number one in a new country. What country?
What?
Saudi Arabia. What did you say? Saudi Arabia? They don't have movies there. They do now.
We were number
one. Well, what was number two? Dirt.
Sand.
Sand.
Like sand.
You could either see our movie or watch sand. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. We're concerned. A lot of people chose sand. But the people that didn't choose sand were really happy.
It's the same sand they've been seeing for the last 35 years.
We got beat. We came out number 2 in the country.
They were like, this
number
rock
1 was sand.
This was a rock 35 years ago. And now it's become sand.
We love that American star, rock.
Are we being massively insensitive right now? I hope not.
Well,
You guys are. I haven't
First off,
seen anything yet.
Saudi Arabia is like the cool, like, I've been wanting to go to Dubai, which I know is in the United Arab Emirates, but still, like, but it's in that place. It's over there.
Oh my god, okay, that's like one of the worst things you've ever said.
What do you mean? It's all part of the Middle East.
I want to go to Canada because I love the U.S.
I would say that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that far off.
Yeah.
That's like saying I want to go to. I want to go to
country.
I want to go to Luxembourg, but because I like the French language, or Switzerland because I like the French language.
No, it's not. You didn't say that at all.
Sort of.
You literally were just like any Middle Eastern country is the same, which is not
Just
even
cover form
remotely
so it
true.
doesn't have to cut it out of the
Thank
episode.
you.
No.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, it's staying in.
Yeah.
No, if I don't call them out
My
on it, we're
geography
going to get
is
a
staying
million
in.
emails about it. So don't worry,
For my
listeners.
10
I called
fans.
them out on it.
We totally wanted to go and do a live dignation in Dubai back in the day.
Dude, that would be
We were very close.
Dubai would be fucking cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. My little sister's been there a couple
That'd be
times.
fucking cool as shit.
I want to meet your little sister because I don't think she exists.
Uh-oh.
She exists.
Throwdown.
That didn't sound
she's
very
cool.
cool.
Challenge.
You'll meet her.
You meet her.
All right, I just
We've
want-
met your parents.
I want to
many
meet her.
times. They're very
Yeah.
supportive.
All right. I think we did it.
We did not do it at all. We're not even at 30 minutes.
It's
It's 30-ish.
No,
It's 30-ish.
we're not jipping our listeners.
It's not a jip?
It's totally a jip.
Oh, God. What do you want to talk about, Dad?
Alison
Jesus.
did something today.
Let's talk
about that.
Let's talk about.
No?
Let's talk about.
Okay.
Dances. Wine bars.
What?
Wine bars.
Hold on. Let me see. I can probably find
Yeah.
something. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. This is a good one.
She.
I know.
Alex just wanted to back out of this episode.
When this
wants to go play
was okay, so talk about being sort of a little not insensitive, but this is now being insensitive and trying to make it
Better?
pro.
Okay.
Not rude,
Okay.
just French.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
A fired waiter
Uh-oh.
claims discrimination. He was fired
Okay.
because he was aggressive and rude to customers.
Where is this?
In Canada.
Well, Canada's the nicest country.
I know.
Wait.
So,
Yeah. But here's the crazy thing.
Okay.
He's now suing the restaurant
Oh my
because
God.
he says, I wasn't being aggressive and rude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm French. You fired me for being French.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that nuts?
It's like, because the French don't say sorry every other word, like Canadians.
Yeah, right.
Sorry,
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I was thinking sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to all the Canadians for
I know.
probably not.
Yeah, right. They're all like, now, come on.
I know.
But how crazy is that? But how crazy is that this guy who's French was fired because he was too rude to the customers, and then he's like, "You're discriminating against me because I'm just being French."
That's crazy.
Because I feel like then you're leaning into a really negative stereotype about French people. Because I have not found French people to be rude.
But I do understand that there's always like a difference. You know, like the fact that a lot of Europeans like will kiss on each cheek is a normal thing, or the fact that oh god, now I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
This is gonna be awesome.
More wine.
The Japanese bow, correct?
Yeah,
the Chinese.
I think both. But go on.
But it's an Asian culture thing to like bow instead of like to shake hands or something like that.
Okay.
You know. But my point is like, I get how he's kind of saying, like, this is how our customs are. You can't hold me accountable for keeping that up.
Yeah, and he did say, he said, he was like, where was it? Oh, yeah, French people just tend to be more direct and expressive. And I was like,
I don't disagree with that.
I don't disagree with that statement. However, I don't think that reads as rude and aggressive enough to be fired from your job, right?
My point is, maybe it does in a culture where being we're being apologetic and overly kind is the norm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
look, I'm not like running to the defense of this Frenchman. Like maybe he is just a dick. I'm just saying there is a possibility where I could see the like difference in culture clashing.
Yeah.
You know?
I just think it's so interesting that the guy, I mean, first off, I'm happy it's in Canada, not the U.S.
Yeah.
Mainly just because we are so overly litigious in the U.S., it's not even fucking funny. Yeah. So at least we don't have to say that.
Yeah.
But it does feel like, dude, just take your lumps, right? Like, you're not fired because you looked a certain way, or, I mean, and realistically, if you're not good at customer interaction.
But my point is also, like, he was fired from a waiting job. Like, if he was fired from a job that paid him, like, 6 digits a year and you know something like that, then I'd understand. But like you can get another waiting job. It's not like something.
Except now it's like, why did you get fired from your last job? I'm French.
What? I'm French.
I'm French.
Well, I think I've talked about this on the show before, but like I've gone to Japan a couple times, and it took me a little while to realize because whenever I go into a store and I would pay for something, they would like tally it up, and I would hand them my credit card, and they would take my credit card. And then place it on the silver tray in front of them on the counter, and then pick up the little silver tray. Oh. And I never understood why they fucking did that. Yeah. Until, like, I've been to Japan 4 times. I think my 3rd time of being out there and buying multiple things and finally seeing them doing this, I went, oh my God, they are trying to teach me that you're not supposed to directly hand someone currency in their country. You're supposed to put it on the tray, and then they pick up the tray. But it took me so many times to realize it. But Japan, the Japanese culture, they're so forgiving of other cultures because they understand that they're very specific. Yeah. That's their way of training, as opposed to like if there was something of that, like,
hey, what are you doing, pal? Put it on the fucking silver tray.
Like, no American would take the patience.
You're like, don't hand me that credit card, you fucking douche. Put it on the tray. What do you think the fucking tray is for?
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, we would be fucking pissed about it.
Amazing.
So that's my point. Like, you just never really know when it comes to a culture change. Because you might not know that it's a culture thing. It took me 3 fucking trips to Japan to figure it out.
I've been there once for like 8 days, and I still didn't know that.
No, I know, because we're fucking oblivious.
Yeah. I did find out that you're not supposed to stand next to somebody when they are paying the bill.
Oh,
so like we were leaving a restaurant and this person was paying the bill and we were all just doing what you do, which is like standing around waiting for the person to be done so that we can all leave at the same time. And the guy, one of the guys who was with us was like, we should go. And I was like, but because we were like, I don't want to be rude to the guy. Like,
leave him, yeah,
thanks for paying, fucker. We're gonna be outside. See ya.
Yeah.
But then the guy was like, no, it's rude to stand near somebody when they're paying because you could accidentally see how much it cost, and that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, okay, Jesus.
Yeah.
I like it. But now I know.
Right.
Everybody put your money on the little tray.
If you're in Japan, put your money on the tray.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's like handing somebody the money is like nice, but
Because we like things direct.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
But seriously, fuck that French waiter guy for being rude. I don't want a rude waiter coming by and give me
I hate rude. And I will say, it's very weird. Waiting on somebody is a slippery sliding scale, right? Yeah. Because I don't want somebody that's too attentive.
Yeah,
we went to this restaurant up in Sonoma, and it was like, I was like, I can go to the bathroom myself. Yeah. It was like, you can stop coming by and asking me if I'm okay. I'm okay.
With waiters is when I ask their opinion on something on the menu, and they're like, "Don't get that."
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite thing. I'm like, I will trust you with my life now. Thank you.
Yeah, you're like,
be honest.
You're like, seriously, this guy's gonna come in. Should I totally be dating him or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what that is? Sizzling chicken. Oh my God! Okay, I gotta go.
Right.
Yeah, he's totally sizzling chicken. Yeah. He's hot and probably good for me, but in the end, it's gonna hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, good analogy.
Sad.
No.
Sizzling chicken. All right, on that. Yeah, now we can go.
I think that we did it. Hey everyone, did we do it? You know what? If you want to email us on this potentially offensive episode.
I think they're all potentially offensive.
Well, that's true, but this one feels a little bit more clear to me. You can email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter, halfhourhappyhr. Subscribe to us on whatever you listen to us on, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify, because I know we're on that. And that is it for this week's episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Sitting in with us, as always, the lovely and talented Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
Hey,
thanks, Tom.
See you next week.
Bye, Tom.
Bye.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.